a 4-part mini-series here starting today with some blind flights that have been sent by a good friend of the channel, good friend of mine. And he said each one will be very informative for the viewers. So I think you're going to want to stick around for this blind flight.
I'm your drinking buddy.
All right, drinking buddies. So this one says, this is a preference blind with a bracket structure. No point in guessing things about the whiskey. Simply boils down to which one you like best, which is kind of fun. Tasting notes and whatnot at your discretion. As far as bracket aspect, do not pour a full ounce, so I'm doing half in each pour. 7 groupings of 3 whiskeys. And this is the red flight, and this is the orange flight. And the 8th envelope is the overall theme. So there's 7 flights, 8 envelopes. Yeah, let me show you the envelopes, because he really, presentation, I mean, man, 10 out of 10 on presentation. Each flight is bagged in its own color coordinating bag. Man. He set the blind flight bar incredibly high. I say we just dive in though. So this is the red flight first, and I notice immediately that this one is a little bit lighter in color. It's a little bit minty and appley. That is, there's some cinnamon going on here. It's reminding me of something baked, maybe like a freshly baked cookie type vibes here. Yeah, that's pretty good. We're starting off strong. Very different nose. This is a little more oaky, a little more earthy. That's sweet, a little bit more viscous than the first one. Nice long finish, little nutty. That's kind of my wheelhouse right there. I do dig that. The nose is a little bit minerally. Little oak. Having a hard time putting this one into words. Maybe a little bit of a grape thing, and then on the palate, slight mineral. Maybe I said mineral on the nose because it is there on the palate. Not overtaking it. It's just, I'm not talking about like being punched in the face with Dickel minerals, nothing like that. There's just a little bit of a mineral quality, a little bit of oak, a little bit of brown sugar, a little vanilla. A lot of classic things going on that one. I think so far I like the second one more. Pause real quick. I'm going to go through these again and we'll pick a winner. There's 3 great whiskeys here. I actually enjoy all 3 of these. I don't think there's anything bad going on here. Nothing negative I could say about any of these whiskeys. They're just like good, like above average whiskeys. And I think that I like the second one the most. So that's the one moving on. So that's in the red flight. So that's 1B is moving on. All right, so over here, and these are marked with the number 2. All right, so we're gonna move over to the orange flight. Oh, this is like more darker, a little bit more richer. Oh, and on this flight, the last glass is a little bit lighter in color. This is pretty similar to what was going on in the nose over here. Yeah, we're talking a lot of the things I said about this one where we got like brown sugar, bourbon, vanilla, like classic things on the nose here. Oh, that's good. So yeah, that's mapley, like maple syrup on pancakes. Giving me a little bit of a French oak vibes where you get like that little bit of spiciness, but it's so sweet. Yeah, like giving me a little bit of the vibes of. I'm not doing guessing. I'm not doing that, but I'm just saying it's giving me the vibes of like a Maker's 46 in flavor profile. Oh, now what do we have here? This is a wine finish thing going on this one. I mean, at least on the nose, almost like port or like Madeira, where you get a little bit of a. You get a little bit of a fruity thing, like a grapey fruity thing, but also something a little bit chemically. Almost a little bit of a permanent marker vibes. That's a little bit nutty. It's a little bit. That's a little bit minerally. I don't. And on the nose, I got that like finish thing, and I don't know if I'm committing to that on the palate. It could be finished. Doesn't matter anyway. Just wondering if it's good or great or what's going on here. I don't think I like it as much as Glass One, but that is solid. Kind of reminding me of Barrel Dovetail in flavor profile, where you get some Kentucky, you get some Indiana, you get a little bit of Tennessee in there, and you get some nice flavors to. You get the finishes help round all that out into a complex, good whiskey. Not saying I'm not doing bottle guessing. I'm just trying to tell you what it tastes like to me. I do not know what we have here. This is a little malty on the nose. Huh, yeah, a little bit of a shortbread cookie, like malty thing, like a Irish shortbread cookie vibes. Not guessing, just saying that's what it's giving me. Oh. I don't have any idea what that is. Tastes like it's finished. It's very, very, very fruity, but in a different direction than I normally taste fruit. I guess it's more like a strawberry thing than like the typical things off of whiskeys that I get are cherry, and then some of the dark fruits like blackberry, and then sometimes you get like the brighter appley notes. But that's like a strawberry whiskey. I'm going to pause here. I'm going to go through these again, and then we'll pick a winner. All right, drinking buddies. So we do have a winner. It's going to be this glass, and I'm picking this one because it's just a wild ride. At first, I thought it might be like something a little bit more simple, and like maybe like Maker's 46 or something like with the French oak thing, and now I don't even have any idea what this is. It's finished with something, but this does bring me to my next point. I think, and it's so mapley. Anyway, this does bring me to my next point. I think maybe I may have deciphered theme. I'm probably wrong, but I'm going to go ahead and let you guys know if I think of anything as we go through this. But I think maybe these might have been a malt, a bourbon, and a rye not finished, and this is a malt, a bourbon, and a rye that are finished in port. That's my guess. Maybe every round might be a different finish. That's just a guess. I'm probably wrong. It could more likely to be that these are all one distillery and they're all bourbons, and these are all one distillery and they're all finished bourbons, or something like that. I don't know. I'm just letting you know that I think that could be the theme. But this is a really great whiskey. It was my favorite, and so we have to take. Let's take these 4 off the bar, and we got to do a little head-to-head to decide what our favorite overall is. Ooh. I mean, this is just like nutty and fun, and like it's just like good bourbon, like maybe like Jim Beam wheelhouse to me. I dig it. Or Heaven Hill. I don't know. It's nutty and fun, and I like it. And this is freaking weird and wild, and I love that. Yeah, this one's kind of all over the map to me because this almost drinks like an older bourbon that's been finished in something. So High and Wicked comes to mind that does like some older stuff. Like I have a High and Wicked over there that's a 15-year Dickel that's been finished in Madeira, and it's a beautiful whiskey, like great. People trash on Dickel, but you get the right bottle of Dickel, you're going to be pretty happy. But this is my winner. So this was 2A is going to move on to the finals. And we have a few more of these. So next episode, I'm going to do the exact same thing with 2 more rounds. And then the next video, I guess, and then we'll do the same thing again. And then the final video that you'll see, I'll do the last round. We'll take that whiskey that wins, and I'm going to compare it to all other winners. So it's going to be really cool. I think this is really fun. I just got to start by saying thank you to Patrick for sending this to me. And I just got to thank you for being such a loyal viewer and just such a loyal subscriber. And, I have a lot of really great channel members, but Patrick is one that is constantly sending out flights and constantly sending out samples to people and just like meets somebody in the community that he likes and is immediately just helping them out with so many cool samples and stuff like that. And inviting people to his home and Patrick, you're just a great dude, and I really appreciate you. This type of thing, and the presentation and the time and thought you put into this, thank you, bro. Like, you rock. I really appreciate you as not just a subscriber or a channel member, but as a true friend. I really do appreciate you. And this is fun. This has been fun. There wasn't one bad whiskey up here. I couldn't even really give a bad tasting note or a bad note for any of these. They're all just fun. Cheers, drinking buddies. Thank you for watching. Every time you guys like the videos, every time you guys subscribe to the channel, you make this thing possible. I could not do this without you. Cheers.
I'm your drinking buddy.